This insane method is about to make zombies camo grinding so much easier. To do this camo grinding method, you only need a few things. You need the Vulturade Augment Picky Eater, you need a Molotov, and of course, whatever weapon you're grinding camos on. And before we get into the method, I just want to give credit where credit is due. I did not find this out. I actually saw this on Reddit from another zombies YouTuber, Sulky118, and it's super simple. All you gotta do is open up the door on either side of the castle here where the oil trap is, and you're just gonna go ahead and activate it and throw your molly at the oil. So let me show you guys right here. I have these zombies trained up. I'm gonna walk over to this, activate it, let the oil fall, and once the oil hits the ground, you can ignite it with your molly, and every zombie that walks through that is giving me a critical kill towards my weapon. And there we go. We even got a camo right away. So this method is absolutely crazy for weapons where it's kind of difficult to get critical kills on, or at least tedious, like the LR762 or the GS45 pistols. Those two explosive weapons just make getting critical kills a little bit more difficult, and you got to use those weapons without Pack-a-Punch if you want to get them done, or you can go ahead and do this method. And even though that oil trap's going to be getting a majority of the kills for us, I'm going to go ahead and turn on Pack-a-Punch, and we'll make our way over to Vulturade as well. Let's go ahead and scoop Vulturade up. Now, you don't even really need Vulturade or its augment for this method to work, but I just think it makes it way more efficient, and it's going to help you save on scrap from going and trying to craft all the Molotovs that you need. And technically, you don't even really need Molotovs for it. You can use thermal grenades for it, or even the fired sword, the dragon sword, and that will also ignite the oil on fire. But it's just going to save you a lot of time. One of the more popular methods for camo grinding in zombies in this game is to hop on directed mode on like Liberty Falls or Terminus and make it all the way to round 11 on directed and just grind your camos out that way. But personally, I think that is a little bit boring because you kind of just sit there, you know, shoot the same amount of zombies over and over again, you know, get your one mangler per every round, and there isn't that much excitement to it. But with this, you can do your camo grinding in a more natural way, kind of how the game wants you to do it, where you're just kind of training around, you know, shooting the zombies as you can. And then when you need to reload, or maybe you just want to be a little bit more efficient, you can walk by one of these traps, activate it, throw down your molly, and you can still rack up all those critical kills if you're trying to get them. And it doesn't even necessarily need to be critical kills, because every single kill you get from this trap while your weapon is out counts towards that weapon. Like, I'm sitting here getting weapon levels for it. I'm getting camos for it. I think the only kind of camo challenge you can't really get using this method is ones where you specifically need to use a certain type of ammo mod. Like ones where you need to get kills with cryo freeze or napalm burst, things like that will not count for kills while this oil trap is getting them, but it'll work for things like getting armored zombie kills, getting even special eliminations like on those gas, which I think spawn a bit more frequently in this. Like, you get basically one per round after you activate Pack-a-Punch, like after round 10. Like, we got one right here. And the further and further you go into the game, the more of those that are going to spawn each round. And the best part about it is that the trap basically kills them instantly. So even if you're like kind of struggling on points, like your weapon's not doing enough damage, you can still use this method and use the trap. And for people that don't necessarily want to train up all their zombies all around and you kind of want more of the efficiency of directed mode, you can come on over to this trap here and just stand up on the railing, and the zombies are going to just walk right into it trying to get to you. Now, maybe you throw your molly a little better than I did. That way you're not constantly doing fire damage to yourself, but you stand right here, the zombie's going to try to get to you, and it's going to just mess them up. Now, I personally don't think this is something that they're going to be looking to patch, because they kind of wanted to incentivize players to throw Molotovs onto these traps to give it a little boost, a little upgrade. And I think it doing critical damage is intentional. Maybe they didn't really think about it counting towards weapons, but just in case, I am waiting, or I did wait until this winter holiday season where the devs are going to be on break to go ahead and put this video out in case they intended on fixing it. But I think the only thing that they might end up patching is this railing method over here, standing up on this side. They might change the zombie pathing. We've seen them do that before on some other spots, like just notably Forsaken on Cold War had a truck spot in their spawn. You can kind of stand there and the zombies would funnel to you in a line. But besides that, I don't think they're going to change how the trap works at all, because then people just wouldn't use it. And just to add to the list of things that I like about this method, because unlike directed mode, we have trials that spawn in. And even if you're going to try to complete them, if you're not, it's still going to spawn in a bunch of more zombies towards the round that will not go away until the timer on the trial goes away. And since we do have the Picky Eater augment on, I recommend going and trying to pick up a symbol monkey if you can, a nice little monkey bomb, because decoys and everything are great. They work perfectly fine, but they will not attract the amalgams or I think the gas to them. I just think having Picky Eater on top of using a Monkey Bomb is just so good for this method. Because you're in a pinch, you want to go ahead and try to knock out a bunch of kills. You want to maybe try to grind up points after like going down or something. Just toss a little Monkey Bomb onto the oil trap, throw a Molotov, and you're good. But the part of this method that I think really makes it elite and stand out from directed mode is the ability to use Rampage Inducer. Because this will just spawn your zombies in faster. Yeah, they're going to run a bit faster, maybe hit a little bit harder. And it might be a little scary at first, but if you got stamina up, you can basically just outrun all these super sprinters and make your way on over to the trap and continue doing the method as normal. And there's not going to be any downtime in between rounds. So I think it makes it a little bit more efficient when your trap is going for multiple rounds at a time. Like these things last, I don't know, about like 2 minutes. Like the oil will still stay on the ground with the fire on it, collecting kills for you. So you might be able to get through like a round or two with the trap doing all the heavy lifting. But I do think the one thing that this method isn't really the best at is killing parasites and vermin. Sometimes the vermin will walk through it, but the parasites usually kind of just, you know, fly near you, spitting their goo at you. So that's why I usually keep the frenzy guard on me. And then if I really have to, I mean, that's still just like a vermin round. You can deal with it normally, but I like using these points of power traps just to make them go by a little bit faster. Oh, and we already got another trial over here. Let's activate it. Get some more zombies spawning in. Oh, it's a points of power trial challenge. Guess what? We're gonna be using a different trap game. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we're good to go. And since the zombies are kind of beating my ass right now, I'm gonna throw a Monkey Bomb. Let's hope Quick Revive gets us back up. Nice. Awesome. And we can keep it moving. Let's just go ahead and run through the fire here. The fire is still going to do damage to you. Even with PhD, it's not going to stop that fire damage, which kind of sucks. But there's got to be some downsides to it. I don't think it's a catch-all method where you can just stand there AFK and get it all done. You're still going to have to train the zombies around. There's still going to be cooldowns on these traps that you have to deal with. But for the most part, I think it just makes normal camo grinding so much more efficient. And we can activate this. Oh, amalgam. Get out of here. Actually, you know what? Follow me through here. Go ahead. See what happens. Yeah, that's right. And if you aren't getting as lucky with the Molotovs, maybe you just don't have them on you. If you really want to be safe, you can go ahead and grab the fire sword, and using its ultimate will light the oil on fire. But getting the incants for it, the fire incants, unfortunately will not light it on fire. Neither will napalm burst. So just to be safe, why don't we go ahead and grab that and upgrade it real quick, since we only got one zombie in the round. We just got to toss it into this and bring the fire over to it. That's one. That's two. And this should be the last one. There we go. That's all the fire collected. And give me that sword. And if you really want to be extra with it, this isn't necessary, but with Deadshot, there's an augment, I think it's called Dead Again, where every time you get a critical kill, it'll add more ammo back into your mag. So I'm just sitting right here, and it's just adding bullets into my magazine, albeit at a very slow rate. But if you just want to, you know, get a little extra ammo, take full advantage of these critical kills, you can throw that augment on as well. It's almost like the game wants me to keep doing this. They keep spawning trials right next to us. Actually, we're kind of like invincible standing inside of it with Frenzy Guard, because every time it's getting a kill, it's just adding to our armor. And we only take armor damage while we have Frenzy Guard active. This is actually kind of busted. Just stand right here and we're good. We're our own Monkey Bomb until the trap stops working. So let's just ride this method until the wheels fall off. I think coming into this game, I had like 800 kills, maybe 800 crits on this weapon. So we'll see just how much camo progress we can get in a game, how long we can survive doing it, and if it is any faster than doing directed mode. Oh, look at all the gas we got coming in. If only I was on Opal for these marksman rifles, we would be tearing it up. Uh-oh, and we're in trouble, so let's throw the Monkey Bomb. This is what you're here for. Frenzy Guard, please run out so they go to the Monkey Bomb. Thank you. And look, it does attract the Doppelgast. And it looks like it can still hit them from like a few steps down. So it doesn't necessarily have to be directly into the oil. Actually, let's go ahead and test my Opal theory out. I'm pretty sure I have all my LMGs already up to Golden Viper or Mystic Gold. Damn, is that a Cold War flashback? So we'll get confirmation that these gas that are going into our oil traps are counting towards Opal. Oh, and there's Purple Tiger. We're all done with our crits. So now not only can we test out if our opal kills are going to be working, but we can also see if we can get our armored zombie kills with this. If those are going to be counting towards our weapon. And we can see if our kills while zombies are affected by our tacticals is working as well. So let me throw a monkey bomb in here. Whenever I see a gas show up, I'm just going to pull out my LMG because the camos will only count towards whatever weapon you have in your hands. And let's see if we unlock them. And at this point, on round 35, basically every zombie is going to have armor on them. And we're going to get like multiple gas per round. I think it's going to be like 2 gas and an amalgam. Maybe even more than that. Oh yeah, here's 2 right here. Let's do this. Pull out the LMG. Activate the trap. Throw this down. And get our kills for it. And now we can throw our monkey bomb up there and rack up our kills for our marksman. Oh, there we go. So our armored zombie kills did count. Now let's just go ahead and knock out the rest of these tactical kills. Go to the monkey bomb zombies. Wait, did it go away? Okay, maybe don't throw it where I threw it. There is a chance that it'll reset. So we'll throw it right there. And now all of our tactical kills should be done, or at least very close to it. And if not, 1 more should do it. Oh, there it is. Let's go. Works like a charm. Now we're on to Mystic Gold for this, which we should be able to fly through without even a second thought. We can just sit back, relax, and wait for the camo to pop up. Because all we need is kills rapidly, and I'll say this is killing the zombies pretty rapidly. Oh, and there it is. It only took us a round to get it. So now all the camos I can get done for this are done, but as you can see, I still have not pack-a-punched this LMG. Let's get an opal real quick, shall we? Also, bars. It's just too easy. Actually, our biggest threat right now is the parasites, because I don't even think we can kill them with this. Can we? Oh, they're not taking much damage. Uh-oh, and both our traps are on cooldown. We're going to have to thug it out for a second. Oh, there it goes. It's ready. Activate this. Also activate that. And do a little bit of this. And I take back what I said about being invincible in here. Actually, maybe in this spot I am, but don't stand right underneath this because you will still take damage. Uh-oh. Can I even take these guys out while I don't have Pack-a-Punch using a point of power? I guess a little bit. We can do a little bit more damage. But as long as we can take the parasites out, I think the vermin might just die to the trap. Uh-oh. Of course, that's one for the Easter egg. Oh, wait, I totally forgot. I have the sword. Why don't I just use this? Got to make sure that we keep the ult on it anyways, just in case we end up running out of mollies. But at this point, on round 43, we have so much salvage, we can just go and buy whatever we need if we're not getting the drops. And just to show you that you can, we activated the trap. We're going to go ahead and light it with that. And we'll get our weapon back out. And we are getting so many gas per round here, we got to be getting close to opal. Go ahead and hand it over, game. Are you going to be the lucky gas that gets us our camo? Oh, maybe not. Oh, and this guy, you need to stop. For whatever reason, the buckethead zombies will still spawn in after you save and quit. And also their buckethead stops them from taking the critical damage from the trap. So just be aware of that if you decide to, you know, save and quit on your camo grinding journey. Oh, look at that. We're breaking our highest round on this map by doing nothing but camo grinding. Now go ahead and show me opal, game. Don't be shy. Oh, there it is. Let's go. So obviously we still don't have Pack-a-Punch on it, but here on round 50, we were still able to get enough gas kills to get it up to opal. So let's see if we can get another LMG, because we know for sure that we can get opal on those. I think that's the same one we already did. Oh, Mr. Peaks. Guess what, buddy? You're coming right back over here. And this is what we got a fire sale for. Oh, the PU? Let's go. This shit stinks. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, our molly didn't work. I threw it before the trap actually ignited. But did our sword just get it? I think so. Oof. That's not good. But they're dropping self-revives like crazy. I think I've seen like 4 self-revives on the ground already this game. But since we haven't been spending our money on pack-a-punching or spending our salvage on upgrading our weapon or buying monkey bombs or nothing, we just have all the money and salvage in the world to get reset back up every single time. I'm actually gonna shoot this down to 1 bullet and see how long it takes for our dead shot augment to refill my entire mag. Let's build it back up. And let's also go back down. Pretty sure I saw self-revive over here, so I'm gonna go for it. We also got 2 monkey bombs, so we can use 1 to make our way to the self-revive. Uh-oh. It's not here. It despawned. Oh, no, it's right here. We're good. We're good. Infinite self-revives, baby. Oh, we're gonna need another one. Oh, shit. Let's use our monkey bomb. Go. No. I think I might be out of last chances with quick revive. We'll see once this monkey bomb goes off if I get back up. Oh, yikes. Unless one of the zombies just dropped a self-revive, I think we're screwed. I'm not seeing one, just some scrap. Damn. Well, that's snowballed. But I guess we can look at our stats here. We have 4,000 eliminations. 3,000 of them are crits. So there was about 1,000 kills in there where we didn't get a critical, and that was probably from just the oil going off, or like from me tossing a molly a little bit too early, too late, throwing it directly at the zombies, or just me missing my shots. But we got one weapon gold, another one opal without even pack-a-punching it. And then let's go see how many opal kills we got for our PU. And just to show you that these are all from the same game, here's our after action report. We got our hyperspace camo, mystic gold, and opal. And looking at our PU, we got up to 18 special zombie eliminations. That's not bad at all for not even having to shoot a bullet of it. Anyways, I figured I'd give this camo method a shot and let you guys know about it while the devs are probably on Christmas break at the moment. Again, I did not come up with this method. This is all Sulky118, so make sure you go show him some love. I think this is going to be my go-to way of trying to get camos done, because we can just knock out as many as we want, you know, grind camos the normal way that we do, and then just get a little extra on top from the trap. And if we end up getting a weapon done, we can just hit the box, try to see if we can grab another one, and keep it going until, what do we make it to, round 56? And that was with Rampage Inducer on from like round 20 something. So I really do like this method a lot, and I will be using it in the future. Hopefully you guys like it as well and it helps you out, and hopefully that they don't patch it. I still don't think they will. They might change up that railing spot, but you can still use your frenzied guard and stand near it, or use monkey bombs, and it's basically the same thing. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate all your love and support, and I will see you in the next one. Later.